Welcome to the 2017 U.S. Open 8-Ball Championships. Proudly presented by CueSports International and hosted here in Las Vegas, Nevada at Griff's. Our proud sponsors for the event are Cyclop Balls, Predator Cues, Omega Billiards, and Kamui Tips. We are being streamed on PlayCSIPool.com. Now let's see who our next two opponents are in our next match. Our format is race to 8, alternate breaks. First up, from Indiana, United States of America, Mr. Dennis Hatch. And his opponent from Hungary, Mr. Vilmos Fulish. And right now I'd like to turn it over to my esteemed colleagues in the booth, Freddie Ognier and Robert LeBlanc. Players, you may lag for break.
Well, thank you, John Lehman, for that introduction. Freddie Ognier here, the corner man. I'm here with Robert LeBlanc.
Hello, Freddie.
How we doing, Bobby? A fantastic matchup for you on the west side, the one-loss side. It's Vilmos Fulish from Hungary versus Dennis Hatch, originally from Buffalo, New York, now residing in the Chicago area out of Indiana.
Are we not supposed to have favorites in these matches?
You can have all the favorites you want. You can make the odds making here.
All right,
you can't root for one guy, though, unless they're behind and you're going to root for a good matchup.
Well, I'm pulling for Dennis to win.
You're pulling for Dennis to win?
Well, I know Dennis, so I'm pulling for Dennis to win.
Well,
that's all I can tell you.
Vilmos Fulish is now residing in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah, he's a local boy.
He's local, but he's been living in California for quite some time.
I don't know him, though. I don't know Vilmos, and I know Dennis, so I'm pulling for Dennis.
Okay.
But I hope it's a good match.
I hope so
it goes.
also.
I hope it goes hill.
8-7, your man. That's what you're hoping?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
All right. Vilmos Fulish to break. He doesn't play much big table 8-ball now.
What does he do?
Because
bar table guy?
No. He's a big table player, but most of it's going to be 9-ball and 10-ball in this area. But he certainly grew up playing 8-ball when he was younger. Almost lost the ball, but I heard something go in. Let's see what he's got.
Well, it's a mess.
It is a bit of a mess. You got two balls that are tied up, two sets of balls that are tied up. The 15-7, which are the blue teal balls, and the 3-ball is married up to the 8-ball.
Well, I don't know what to do here, Freddie, so I'll just let you take from here.
Well,
because I don't know.
You got to break out these balls. You got to do it early. Somehow break them out. Probably playing the stripes. Unfortunately, the 9-ball can break out both the 15-7 and the 8-3 pairs, but you can only get a shot once at them. If he can play the 15 without having to break it out, he's probably okay.
Yeah, he's got to take the stripes. I agree with that. I think I would try to break out the 15 here first.
Yeah, if he needs to. I mean, for
don't go.
It might. We'll
Where?
see.
You mean over here in the corner?
Yeah, it all depends on how his angle is.
He's going to nudge it a little bit. Like I said, he's going to break out the 8
He's
first.
breaking out the 8, which tells me he thinks he can make that 15 as it sits. But now he's staring at it, but he's got a little head shake going on.
You mean he'd make it over there in the bottom left?
I think so. But he could do it with ball in hand.
Yeah.
Or bank it. He may just play for the bank right now.
No, he looks like he's trying to spin back and hit it, but I don't like that.
There we go.
I don't think you can spin it enough. He might have too wide of an angle, but no.
There's no way that was going to.
Couldn't you see that?
Yeah. We could from here, but then again, can't miss from here.
No, but you can see where he had a wide angle there to spin back and hit that ball. He had to really juice it up.
Spin it and probably go, how you'd make that spin shot and you flail your hands to the left. That's the way I'd do it. Miscue half the time. Got to know how to miscue in this game. I'm an expert at that. Well, I think now he's going to be forced to be banking it because there's no more balls down here to make it, unless he really can make it from the right side. There's like one line you can
go into it here off the 13.
Here we go.
Go right into it. Hit the middle diamond, boink. spin
come
right
back
into
out.
that, right?
Yeah, if
We'll
you can
see
even
what he-
cut it in, you've got a good angle of where that 13 is right now. There's actually a lot of ways you can make that cube with that 13 on the side, since the 5 ball makes that pocket bigger.
I know one thing. I don't like this. He's got to shoot this 13 first. Because he's going to be running out of balls.
That's exactly right.
That's what you like to say.
Running out
And
of
it's-
balls
and
for
it's the truth.
insurance.
It's the unless he's just trying to get a little bit.
Oh, well, that's not going to
No,
is it?
unless it goes in this bottom left corner.
Right, and if it does,
Then
he's
he
looked
can-
at it a couple times already, but
And maybe can he swing down now? I don't know.
and just stun it down. Well, that's what he's looking at. He's looking right at it.
I think that he's going to try to play position on the 13 maybe and tear it out.
Vilmos shoots with the Mez cue. He plays a lot on the Mez tour. See, he likes this angle. That's not an angle for breaking it, I don't
No,
think.
he can draw. I think he can draw straight
Draw
into
straight
it.
into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he can draw straight into it, but it's going to be pretty accurate.
Yeah.
You know, this is not a. And you got to hope he gets a shot if he hits it.
Right. And, you know, hope is not a process.
I'd hit this one medium hard. I tell you, I wouldn't be babying it. He's going 3 rails into it, which also works.
He's got to clip the 7 then. Missed it again. And now he's got nothing because he's not going to even have the 12 ball.
See, he ran out of balls.
Ran out of balls. Ran out of balls. Safety.
You know what? He might can cross this ball with top right and spin down the rail.
Spin down the rail.
Wouldn't that be funny? No, he can't. He can't. He can't bank this ball. Can't pass it. No good. Angle
No.
don't work.
The only way he could pass it if he double banked it, I think.
Yeah.
But who's insane enough to do that? Well, he's going to
Trying.
try.
It's going to be close. If he missed it, he's going to come up short. But like I said, he comes down there. He's
He
good.
might be able to get there. See?
It looks like it goes here, and don't look like it goes there.
Right. It looks like you. Which one are we going to trust, the monitor or the actual table that's right in front of us? It's right in front of us, but we always have a bad angle. He's calling it the double bank, like I said.
This ball might go.
Double bank.
Oh, man, he hit it good, too.
Yeah. And look at this, he broke out his balls.
Oh, he hit it good, too, huh?
Unfortunately, he broke out both balls, which were it was just as much of a problem for Dennis as it was himself.
Look at Dennis. He done got tough. He couldn't get off the rail.
Yeah.
Shoot this inside, Freddie.
I think so. I'd certainly favor Dennis to win this game.
Oh, he's all right. He's got the 3 straight in. He's all right.
The 7 must pass the 15 probably pretty easily. Just go around the clock here. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear it's always so nice to win the first game, isn't it?
Sure.
It takes so much heat off it, doesn't it? Seems like to me.
And plus, with alternating breaks, if Dennis wins this, he gets to bust him up right after.
Yeah, I like winning that first game, buddy.
He's landed a little short on the 2 ball. I think he can still hold it. But, you know, these guys have been having problems on this table.
Now, see, on the monitor, it looks like he can't hold it.
Right.
You know, and over there it does.
Looks like it can. So he's got to shoot the 1 ball. I know he was trying for the 2 ball, and he's got the more of a nodding thing.
He's
gotta go
going
around
2
this ball.
rails.
Get there.
You know, man, he bite. Woo. I didn't think he got there for a minute.
Dennis, see, this
Oh, good
because
Lord.
of it got him a little bit funny. Got him a little funny. Is he shooting the 12, Bobby, or is he going to 3-rail, 1, 2, 3-rail the 15?
I think he's going to shoot the 15, come straight back down the middle table,
one
and
rail.
roll over the dot.
Okay. You know, you scare a couple of pockets going that way.
I wouldn't go 2 rails because he's flirting with the corner, and he
Corner.
might get behind the 1. We'll see. I think he's going straight back down, I think.
And he is.
And he did.
Right over the spot, just about over the spot. You see that he flirts with the corner pocket, so
We were both we
excellent.
both called it good. He's flirting with the corner and he's over the spot. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, ball.
It's about as safe as you can get here because if you miss this ball, not like he's going to miss it, but the one ball can only go in that pocket to begin with. He's got to go. He's good. 8 in the side. Well, Vilmos got away with that one.
Yep, I really thought that Dennis was going to get out there. He jacked up and had to stab it.
Yeah. Well, because he came up a little short on the 2 ball, and he had to go the other way, and came up a little short and had to go jack up.
Yep.
Dennis got a Dennis needs to shake that one off. Hopefully it won't affect him. And he keeps on going. Dennis played on this table last night. Dennis Hatch now out of the Chicago area. Seen him in the Northeast for years and years, out of the Buffalo, New York area. Big break, but I don't think a ball went in. Maybe something went in. Yeah. Mucci cues. Dennis been playing them with them for a while.
Everything's jammed.
Yeah, a little tight here.
9's jammed. The 12 is jammed.
But the good news is I think everything goes except for the 2 ball. It's just tight. And he's forced to shoot the low balls, isn't he? Oh, boy. Okay.
He was not trying to get there. He wasn't trying to get there.
All right, so now he's left himself a little bit of a long shot. Do you go across the table here now? I don't like any bit of this.
I think that's what he has to do. And he hit this ball. Who's that walking?
That was John Lehman. Did John just walk right in front of?
He's doing it again.
He just walked, and Dennis shaking his head. John doesn't realize he walked in front of Dennis's line right when he was shooting that ball.
Right when he shot the ball. You see?
And he's our.
And Dennis gave him the horse eye.
That's right.
You see?
Yeah. And now he's got to get on this ball.
I don't think he's going into the, if he shoots now, he's going to go into the deuce.
Yeah.
He's got to really keep from. See, he's going into it.
Well, he cleared it out, and he's got a shot on it. Nice.
That was a beautiful
Very nicely
shot.
done.
He's out now.
He's out now. Back and forth. They got to play for the 5 or the 4.
Yeah, he just got to go in the gap, just like that.
I think I favor the 5 ball next, only because it's the one that's closer to the other balls. That if you can get to it now, the 4 ball's open to both pockets.
Well, he didn't get like he wanted either.
Yeah. 5 ball, and I think he's going to run right into the 10 ball. Don't hit that 10 ball thin. He's got to hit the 10 full in the face. Or that. Oof, see how close he is to just rolling right around that 15?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it goes down table or draws to the side. Nice job. One to one. Good break and run there.
Time is, let me see here. Check. This is
Filmos wanted to give a shout out to John Barioni, who's his cue mechanic. John is also a cue maker.
John who?
Barioni cues.
I swear, man, there's so many cue makers nowadays, I can't keep track of them anymore.
Well, you know, I did the cue maker article for Inside Pool for many, many years, 10 years, and back then there was only really a handful of cue makers that could be called a full-time cue maker, like maybe 50 or something like that now. And there was like, I think there's like thousands of hobby cue makers out there. It's amazing. And with all the information out there, everybody should be able to make good cue, except for me, I can't. Here goes Vilmos to break. I like the action. Ball is in. Pretty wide open. Pretty wide open.
You could offer me $10 million and give me a year to make a cue, and I couldn't. I couldn't make a shaft.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing what they do. I don't
Absolutely.
know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. You know, I just don't know how they do it.
This is a nice rack here.
Solids.
Has to be the solids.
I'll take the solids and give you the stripes.
Yeah, the 10 ball makes the stripes tough. Solids, every ball goes. And those 2 balls, the 2 ball and the 7 ball, lead nicely to the 6 ball, which I suppose could be the only issue, but it's not an issue. Expect him to run out. The only question would be whether or not he wants to leave a ball up table, the 4 ball, or not.
No, he's got to shoot the 4 next.
I think so.
Yeah, he should.
But I think he just wanted to take a look at it because he's going to have to be coming around and back up the table off the 6 ball.
Look how weak. He hit it weak.
Yeah.
Man, he hit this ball way light.
He wants to come across the table, but he's flirting with the side pocket, flirting with a disaster.
Well, you know, he could use a lot of top right and miss it, but then it makes the ball a little harder
to make.
Because you got to kind of overcut it. See, he's using a lot of right English. He should come straight across. He's going straight across.
And he overcut it?
No.
It's still going to go in. In the side pocket. Scared it. Oh, did he get bad here? He's going to look at this and...
I don't think he can make anything.
He's not shaking his head, so he can make it.
Well, he did do a little bit of the grimace, but it's not much.
Yeah. There's a pathway here between the balls to get to that 6 ball, if he wanted to. I think that's what he wanted to do.
He wants to shoot the 7 next, but
it's not going to be there.
I don't know if he can.
It's not going to be
no,
there.
he can't. He can't.
He'd like to if he can hit this with a low left-hand English and like tap on the 13 hold, but it seems like he's got to go across twice. And he's got to shoot this left-handed. Okay, this is like super impossible. Left-handed, back and forth position play. Got a good angle on it. Oh, that's nicely done if that goes. Very nicely done. Now to hold this.
Here's a shot, low right,
low
push it.
right, spin that, let it hit the rail, and boom.
And it crawls right down the rail. But he's not doing that. He don't know the shot.
Boom.
Yeah, he does.
There it is. Nicely done. That was really nicely done. Now as long as he doesn't get behind the 12 ball. Crawl in. That's a good run out. That one there is a little bit different kind of run out, Bobby. That's where you're just kind of crawling balls down.
Yeah.
You got to hope that all that inside English you have to use. Dennis has another smile there, and he knows that Vilmos had really got loose on that one shot. But he got there. Getting a big crowd.
How many people will be left, you think, at the end of the day today?
Well, you know, when you get into the finals of the tournament, because I know you play a lot of tournaments, you know, it'll be like 7, 8. 8 players or something like that. Because those last 4 rounds is back to back to back. You can't play those matches at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, the 7-8 match, 5-6 match, you can, but then the 4-3, 3-2, 2-1 matches, they're all got to be back to back to back. Big break. Oh. Got a weird kick, but still looking at the high balls right in the face. And if the 15 goes,
He's good.
he
He's
looks
here.
good. And the 14 leads to the 15. Those look to be probably your last couple of balls.
I don't know what to do here. I'd be figuring out.
How to get to the 13, I think. That's how I look at this rack. How do I get to the 13? Because it sits in the middle of the table.
He might be shooting this, then the 11.
Yeah.
He might be shooting the 12 next. No, he's shooting the 11, which I like.
Yeah, and he's come up
If he
short.
gets there, he shot it right-handed.
Yeah.
And he did come up short. He might just shoot the 14 now.
Does the 13 pass the 5, Bobby?
Maybe half the pocket. I can't tell.
Okay.
I wouldn't shoot this ball.
You wouldn't shoot this ball?
No.
You just go ahead and go down table and change the plan?
Yeah, because I don't like that shot. I would have shot this ball if he wouldn't have got there, but he's all right. I didn't think he could make a good bridge. He's all right.
Back and forth. And if he plays for the 13, he's probably solved this and makes this. But he's a little, let's see how he looks here.
I'd still shoot. I don't know, Freddie. I wouldn't shoot it. I'd shoot the 14 now. That's my decision. If he shoots the 13, what's he going to shoot next? I don't like this. And if the 10 goes, it's okay.
Yeah. Looks like the 10 goes. Stop shot.
It's so funny how just a hair.
Well, that's how tough this game is.
It only takes like a hair of an angle. Now, he's left himself kind of goofy.
Yeah, it's a little weird because now one ball doesn't lead to another ball, you know.
He's going to try to get on the 12 next. I don't know what he's doing. He done left himself a little bit of a pickle,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, because the 5 ball, the way it lays, sitting, going back and forth, it's in the way, you know. And then if he cuts this one, he just can't shoot either ball now.
Well, he can swing in, but on the top side of the 12 next, just a little bit of right angles gets him over there, just straight across.
Right between the.
Just like that.
Boy, that's gonna miss. Oh, it goes.
He got there.
He got there. Boy, that was asking a lot of this table to let that get in there.
He got there.
Of course, he's a professional. For amateurs, we would have had a tough time with that rack. We meaning me, not we meaning you.
Yeah, what, you got a mouse in your pocket?
That's right. That was the King's English, the we. Dennis Hatch with
Nice
another
shot.
break and run, and the big break likes to do that, you know. Easy break and run with a big break. You know, Vilmos has been around for an awfully long time. He's the world 9-ball juniors champion back in 2003.
Really? Where's he from?
He's from Hungary. And Vilmos to break. That's not going to feel good. He dropped his cue stick. I think he had a pretty good break last time. I don't think he breaks the balls nearly as hard as Dennis does.
He breaks them hard too. Yeah. He broke them pretty hard.
Pretty hard.
Yeah. Boy, he
Right
broke them
on
good
the
too.
button.
Look at all the stripes.
Yeah,
all
unfortunately, that 9-ball
There's
just
5
got
stripes.
sort of buried.
There's 5 stripes
in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Four in the kitchen. 1, 2. Yeah,
Well, you know
5 in the kitchen.
But in the 9 goes though.
The 9 goes once the 13 is gone. It
Yeah.
might go clean right now, and if it does, there shouldn't be any problem with the stripes. But the 9-ball, yeah, I think it goes. I think it goes. You can shoot either ball. The 2-ball is tough for the lows, but with a 3-ball there, you can easily bump it out.
Right. If he gets on the 3, just move the 9 over and then it's open.
Yeah.
Open season. I don't know what he's going to do.
Probably going to play the high ball. He's right there. Shoot the 11, I guess.
Shoot, he might take the solids. I wouldn't. I don't know what, from here, it's just from here, I don't know.
Both balls are okay.
What's up there, McClellan? Got another Orange County champion walking up here, sneaking around.
He did choose to shoot the high balls.
Yeah.
And the only thing really is the 9. And if the 9 goes in the side as well in the corner, then he keeps on looking at it. So.
Yep. What do you think here, Freddie?
I think everything is about the 9. He can fiddle all he wants with all these balls in the block area and kitchen, but it's all about the 9.
He's got to get that 13 out of there.
Yeah, that's right.
Quick. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to leave this till last. And he's going to leave it till last.
And now he's on top of a ball. Well, he's going the other way anyway, but I think he needed that 14 first.
If the 9 don't go on the side,
He's in trouble. But he's already committed to it, so he has a plan. If it goes in the corner, then it's really easy. I say easy.
He
doesn't have any
13
problems.
out of the way.
Well, if it goes past the 13, it looks like it's close. These monitors, they take a look. Yeah.
And then if he shoots, if he were to shoot the 9 on the side, he's got to mess around and get on that.
All right. Oh, just got there, boy. I was thinking maybe he was playing for the 9 right there, but I could be wrong.
It won't go.
I'm just saying that if it goes, then it must be. Where does it go then?
It don't
He's
go.
got to play the 13 first. Then if it doesn't go, he had to play that 13 a long time ago. Must be playing in the side pocket, the 9 ball. Well, we'll find out.
We'll know shortly.
And now he's looking. He just took a little peek. It must go on the side.
Yeah.
From here, it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Yeah.
It must go.
It must
Shirley.
go. It must go.
Yep, it goes. Just roll up. Shoot the 8 on the other side. Oh, yeah, I can see. He's got a big pocket. Yeah.
Pretty nicely done.
Uh-huh,
It was only the rub on the floor was probably the only small little error he had there, but didn't hurt him. Could have. 3-2. Vildos Foldes from Hungary, currently out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hey, good seeing you. I heard you had another.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right now.
Worried about you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks you. Talked to my buddy Dave McClellan from California. He's a good player, too.
Dave.
That's what I said. I said Don, didn't I? I'm sorry.
No, Dave's in bad shape right now.
Well, you're better looking than your brother.
Yeah.
What?
No arguments there. What's the score?
Wasn't nobody shooting no ball. So,
All right, Dennis. When people do that and they just touch in that ball like that, I wonder what's going through his head.
what was he doing? Rubbing the ball?
Just kind of
interacting?
feathering it with his gloved hand. A lot of players wearing the glove. Dennis switched to a blue one. I think he had a red one on yesterday. Oh, he almost lost the cue ball, but it stayed on. Well, if he can make the 10, and he didn't shake his head, so if he can make the 10, he's got an open rack. Boy, every ball is off the cushion. Nothing's touching each other.
So if he was to make a solid and that's all, he can still shoot the stripes.
Yes, open table after the break, no matter what. In fact, he can play a combination, one suit into another if he wanted to.
Well, that's made the game like so much easier too.
Especially for
If you have to,
these guys.
even with the pros, if you got to shoot what you make on the break,
Makes it a little bit
you
tougher.
forget about all them runouts because they ain't happening. 'Cause so many times you don't have a shot at the ball that you make. You know, major difference. I'm still waiting on my contract from Wide World of Sports for commentating.
I
But
hear
it
you.
ain't there
It ain't
yet.
happening there.
It ain't there yet. It
And
ain't.
this one's going to come up short.
Yeah, he was trying to get straight in on it, huh? To shoot the.
Well, he's going to have to stroke this out because this was the ball he was going to use to get to the 11 ball.
You know what I like here? He's trying to just hit the 8, I believe, which I like. Just tap the 8.
Oh, boy.
Did he make it in the pocket? Woo!
I guess I didn't like it because now the 9 ball, which had a free pocket to go into, is a little bit not so free. It might make it past the 8, but I know he's not going to like it. A little smirk. Now does he have the angle to draw back for the side like he's looking? If he does that, he's solved it. But he's created this because he came up short on that other ball. That looked like he wanted to get straight in on that ball so he can get to this little 8. Now he's tapped this. And, oh,
He got there.
Got there. Got there.
What a touch. He's snatching this one back, too. Nice shot, Dennis.
Very nicely done. Compact stroke to draw it out. Another break and run. This is like, I think he's got a couple of break and runs in a row, if not 3
You
of them
wouldn't
in a
think
row.
he could shoot so easy as big as he is.
He's a big guy. A lot of people don't realize just how big he actually is. He's like a,
No.
fullback or
Nice
something
shot.
like that.
Nice out, Dennis.
He's fairly tall, too, so that's
4
probably
to 3, Dennis. 4 to 3?
Nah, I think it's got to be 3 to 3.
3 to 3. All right. I thought he was. Sorry, it was 3 to 3.
Vilmos trying to keep up. He's actually breaking first on the odd game, so he just wants to stay ahead. Dennis doesn't look like he's stopping anytime soon. So far, we've seen almost a flawless match as far as break and runs go. Vilmos was the one to make a mistake in the first, but Dennis gave it right back. But other than that, I think it's all been all break and runs.
I don't think he made anything.
And this is the first dry break.
Well,
now here's that situation. He can make this
that's what he should
14
first.
ball by hitting the 6. Then he's just got to remember he's high balls, and the high balls look pretty good.
Yeah, he's shooting that ball first. Yep.
Yeah. Dennis has a good shot to get in the lead here and be breaking. Just get through these balls. 6-14 first. Well, he's looking this over. I think that at some point he's got to shoot. The 13 is probably going to be his tough ball, I think, getting on there, but really he's just getting to it. He's mapped it all out in his head. Let's see if he stays in line. 14 in the corner. Oh, he got kissed right back. He got him. He's okay.
He ain't shooting the 13.
He's not shooting the 13. And now he's got an angle on the 10. He can't hold for the 13. So now, how does he get there? I have to believe that he didn't expect that to happen. Who hits it at that speed to
I
get
know,
kissed full in the face?
And it came right back and hit him right straight in the. He just got to shoot this ball here and go back across the
Across
table.
table,
15
right?
ball. I mean, I don't know what else
Right,
he's looking
right.
at. And just rushed against the rail. If he gets out of line, he can shoot the 10.
Right.
He's got to shoot the 15 here. Surely he's not going to the rail first. You got to shoot the 15 here.
Yeah, I think he's just looking at after he hits the 15. He's not doing it. He
No, look. Oh, look at this.
wants to get there. 1, 2. If he hits the, it's perfect. He's got there. Stay off the cushion.
My God, that turned out good. That was a great shot
Great
he
shot.
just made. Wasn't
Look
it?
at all that traffic he just drove through.
Well, actually had a pretty good.
Pretty good angle as we see it on the. I'm looking at the table and
Yeah.
it looks like a total mess.
Yeah, it does.
Look at the screen. It's obvious, right? So obvious when you look at some other way. Don't get behind the 5. He got behind the 5, so now he's got to shoot back up table. The beauty of 8-ball, you got backup plans, but certainly wanted to get the 11 ball next.
I wouldn't have thought he would have got on that 5.
Yeah.
I don't believe he did that, but he did.
And now on this tight table, he's after shooting that shot, might be working in his head. Not too much.
He shot that one nice. He's got a little bit of a narrow
Narrow, you're right.
window here.
He's got to go all the way to the rail and back. I don't think he's full enough to go just one rail towards the 2 ball. I think he's got to go across
No,
the
I think
table.
he's going. You don't think he's going to shoot this 15 and go into the diamond like right there?
I think that's where is he going, across the table. But I think he'd rather have had it where he doesn't even fool around with that 2 ball. He's looked at both angles, see which one he chooses. Yeah, he's going back and forth here.
No, he's just going.
Yeah, back and forth, and there it is. Boom.
Yeah, he got good.
Yeah, good. Do you just bunt this ball, or do you go in back and forth and scare the 5 again? Good shot for a right-hander. I guess he can reach this. It's tough. Around there.
Good shot.
Pretty good. I believe he's broken around every rack he's shot at so far.
I don't know, yeah.
I think he has. If he has, that's ooh. If he has, oh, this was Vilmos's break. That's right. That was Vilmos Foldish's break, and therefore Dennis gets to break, and this is his first lead, and try to expand that lead, extend that lead. And we're back. Dennis Hatch has taken the lead. Your horse is running strong.
My horse is a game up, and he's breaking.
And he's breaking. Yeah, I want to say that he's broken on every rack he's broken so
But
far.
he's blinking.
He's blinking. You know, he had his contact
I
issues
know.
yesterday. Boy, everything went crazy on that one. His contact fell out. He dropped it on the carpet. A ball got trapped in the, in the ball return. Another big break. Ball in the side pocket. Here comes a ball tracking up table. Shot on a high ball. 12 and 6, all jammed up. There's your problem. How does he solve it?
Well, if he can move that right away, he's good to go. You know, if he can figure out some way to move it now, now because everything else is hanging.
He might choose to shoot the solids if he can shoot the 6 ball. He's shaking
I
his
don't
head.
think he can hit it from here.
No?
Yeah, it looks like it. Now it looks
No,
like
it
he
looks.
can.
It moved on you, Bobby. I think that's exactly what happened.
But that's kind of a tricky shot. He's got to take the stripes, I believe, Freddie. If the 6 was easy,
well,
the solids are good.
Right. If he shoots the 6, he can run out the game. If he shoots the 6 and misses, he'll lose the game.
Yeah, you really can't tell unless you're down on behind the cue ball, at the table.
Right.
It's right on the monitor. It looks fairly easy, but down there it must look kind of.
He's rearing back on this one. He's got to get there. That's
like the
not
worst.
going to do
That's
it.
probably the worst spot he could get.
Yeah, because he can't now play that
Now he's gonna
15 because he's jacked up over that
That's
ball.
like
and
the,
can't
that's
really
like the
move it.
only spot he can get to where he's totally screwed.
Yeah.
Unless he can shoot this jacked up. Luckily, he's left-handed where he can hit
and pretty
it.
tall, so.
Now he's going to try to go into the 12.
And he did. He gave a little fist pump while he was there, and that really solves this rack, doesn't it?
Sure does, boy. Now he can shoot this 13 and snatch it back. Boy, that turned out good, didn't
Really
it?
good.
He hit that ball good, jacked up like that, and hit them balls.
Now imagine if it were me or you shooting that shot. Both of us are right-handed and not exactly the tallest players on the planet.
No,
Be like impossible.
No, we couldn't, and you couldn't hit it with a bridge.
Right.
No, that was a beautiful shot. I hope he's shooting a 13 next.
It feels like he should.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Just slide it up table. He can play for either ball.
Whoa.
He tickled and really flirted with that ball.
Just roll it in. Nice.
Everything is
and
roll
gentle.
at this point. Get there. Get there. He's
Don't
no
tell-
good.
Look at him.
He's no good.
If he got perfectly straight in, he's got to hope he can hit a rail.
How in the world? Because the 8 ball doesn't pass the 2, right? There's the
No.
smirk there. He just needed any kind of angle.
He's got the head shake, the hand flip, and the smirk.
That's right. And coming up, even into the side pocket, as wide as that pocket is, I don't think he can cut it the right way. Let's see what he's going to do
Yeah,
here.
if he's just a hair on the wrong side there, he's screwed. And it don't go over that. If he rolls if he would roll.
And if he goes forward, like cutting it in and does a little inside, the 3 ball plays huge. Get there.
Oh, no, he's
my
dead in the
goodness.
water now.
That's unbelievable. You'd never, ever, ever believe he'd get like that.
That is unbelievable, Freddie.
You couldn't bet against him on that shot. Not 100
Can't
times.
believe he didn't roll just a hair different, and and he get on the 8.
People talk about games of inches. This game is not about inches. It is about hairs. It's like
I know.
half millimeters.
And look at this bank. He's got like a half a pocket to bank this ball. He's only got like a half a pocket. And he's got to hit this, overcut the angle and the inside, and smoke it. He's got to.
And not double kiss here because that key
He's
ball.
got like a half a pocket. Look, the one's like right.
Even the monitor doesn't look like he's got any pocket.
It
I
don't
mean, I
look-
know it does from looking at the table, but yeah, it is not good. Let's see if he's got anything else. That's unbelievable.
I don't even think it. I tell you, he's got a half a. And plus, where he's aiming his cue, he's got to shoot the 8 ball far down the rail.
Right.
So he's got to use a lot of left English to straighten it back up.
There's another shot there. Ticky off the 2 ball.
You mean behind it?
Yeah. But he's going for it. He just took a look at it to see if it's even possible, but here comes the bank.
I bet he hits it hard.
Warp speed here. Oh,
That was
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Couldn't go.
Couldn't go. That's unbelievable.
And now look.
Now the 8 ball is so trapped that he's
Now-
completely dead against it.
Now he's really in trouble. Now he's about 100 to 1 underdog.
But he was a 100-1 favorite shooting those 2 balls.
He's
You know, the tickle on the 8 ball going around it started it, but surely to goodness.
Don't call me Shirley. Yeah, he's. I don't know what he's going to. I mean, he's.
I'm thinking rolling the 5 on this one is the right shot. Because no matter what, you're rolling the ball, and you'd hate to. Vilmos would hate to.
He needs to move. He needs to move that 6. 2.
Yes. But if you get straight on the 6, you shoot it next, I think.
I like rolling the 5 too.
Yes. Yeah.
And just trying to make it. And if you don't make it, who cares?
Right. But no. Maybe you can't see it. He's pumping the 7.
Oh, he's rolling the 7. Same thing. Same.
It's in the center of the pocket. Now he gets to shoot this 2 ball freely. 3 and 8, 5 on the side afterwards, I think.
Just can't believe he didn't roll just a half a millimeter
More,
on either side.
More or less, yeah.
Either side he can get on the 8. And for it to stop there.
And he's good.
And now he's going to roll up and shoot the 6 down the rail next. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's shooting this 5 ball, then the 6 ball.
It kind of looks like he wants to get it right on the
rail.
Right on the rail.
He's all right.
Yeah, that's actually even better. Just punch it out a bit so he's got a little bit of air.
And he's pretty close to the point.
I might consider playing for the 3 ball next instead of the 1. But if he goes high, then he can go passing around that 8 ball. You don't want to fall in the same trap where you're on an angle that gets you nowhere. Yeah, so it looks like he falls forward from here. Yeah, looking at it.
The 3 goes in the other side.
Yes.
That's what he's going to do. He's going to roll up and shoot the 3 in the side. Yeah, that's the way to do it there. That's cold blood.
Oh, I tell you.
What a big game that would be 5-3 if he got out.
And Vilmos steals one back after Dennis Hatch. Unbelievable that he didn't get out there.
I know.
And it's back to being tied.
Well, it was just like a hair's width on either side of that ball. He can swing over or go to the rail. It stopped right on the 50-yard line. That's hard to believe a ball can stop like that, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think he had the opportunity to go forward more, but that 3 ball ended up being huge, you know.
Fluky situation there, buddy. Are they taking a break?
Well, no, I don't believe so. I mean, this is Vilmos's break, so I don't think Dennis is, is going to be able to do that. He might take a break after the break. Break after the break.
Confessions of a poolhouser.com just for you knuckleheads. I got posters. I got shirts. I got a whole
You have shirts?
mess of I got all kind of things.
The Pool Hall Junkie shirts?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else is there?
I don't know. Something with the blonde hair in a big cotton ball on top of your head. I think that'd be a cool shirt.
Big cotton. for Eddie.
Meanwhile,
if
he can make the 12, I don't think he can make the 12 ball here. It looks like the 12 ball, 7 balls, just too. But you can break it out with the 13.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just got to take the stripes and then play position on the 13 and scatter the balls.
Do something. Go down there and play position.
I would come straight across right there and get right behind there.
for the position on the 13?
Yeah, give
Yeah,
myself
I
a
think
wide
so.
angle.
I think so.
I wouldn't go behind. I'd stay below this 11. See
He's
what he
not going to
does.
do it.
See what he does.
He's using a little anglais. He's still got a good line here.
He's still all right.
Now, what do you do here? Do you like to go in behind the 2 ball?
I would
and
go in behind it and
and
kick it
kick
and shoot
that
the
way,
14
shoot the
next.
14 next.
Yeah.
Just don't scratch.
Going behind, just touch the 12 is all you got to do. Knock it down there to the rail or anywhere. Don't hit this 2. Just stay away from them balls.
Make sure the 12, I think, going all
Just
the way
like
to the.
that.
That
No, he shouldn't have hit them balls.
Yeah, that's right. He hit a ball, but now he's got to look up table. I don't think he has a. Oh, he's got the 9 ball. He's got the 9 ball. He's got to bail out here.
But if he wouldn't have hit that
Right, he'd be.
that 7 and just hit the 12, he'd have been golden.
I think so.
Because he would have just knocked the 12,
I think he can just roll this ball in and go high of the 11 ball and then
Why don't
recover.
they shoot as good as us up here?
Sitting here talking, you have the same analysis.
Can he hit it? Yeah, he's good.
Oh, is he pumping it or is he just rolling it? Looks like he's pumping.
He's drawing his rock to the 11 next.
Good shot.
Yeah, and then he'll draw back for the 12. That's it. He's going to go in that gap between the 6 and 7. Yep. Draw back about 6, 8 inches or a foot. And I can't see of his angle here. No, same thing, yeah.
Oh, do you go one rail across here?
Yeah.
And then
He had more of an angle. Looked like he was straight in.
is this another one of those? He's got this angle where he just got to bunt this in with just a hair of inside, or just follow this ball.
I would hit it just like that, bun it. But I wouldn't use inside here. I'd use outside and just drag it.
Drag it in there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just push it. And
Get there with the speed instead of.
Yeah.
They almost got to look here. Yeah. Stop this ball. Maybe an inch draw. I stopped it. See, it wanted to rock back an inch, but.
Good shot.
And the man going to 5. Vilmos Foldish taking the lead again. Well, Dennis needs to shake off what happened in his last break and run attempt.
Meanwhile, he's racking these, feathering the balls like he was talking.
Touch this and a touch that. Make them lean into each other. Get that. I guess there's a difference between balls touching each other and leaning up against each other.
5-4 Folders.
Dennis almost lost the ball the last break. See, oh, he almost lost it again.
Just about jumped off there again.
That's amazing that ball stayed on the table.
It looks like he's got to. If he made something, he's got to take the stripes. He
Yep.
made a 2, 4, 6 solid. Yeah, he's taking the stripies.
Take a look at the 9 ball. He's not going to like it. It's like he's forced to play the stripes
I'd
with the
shoot
9
the 12
ball.
and go with the 9 right now.
Right now?
Yep. This is like it was right on the money. Little top left, he goes right into the 9.
Yeah, because if there was no 9, they'd go right in the drink.
Yeah. Top left on the 12, go right into the 9, and he should get out from there because he got a 14 to.
Right. He's got the 14 and the 11 as. Well, what is he?
He's shooting this and moving the 9, but I would.
Okay, he's playing the combination here, moving the 9.
And
both balls went in.
It hit it good. It hit it good too. Buddy.
Right on the money, so much that
Yeah.
the ball didn't go in. I mean, if the ball didn't go in, he'd probably have. Well, he wouldn't have seen that ball anyway. He's got to shoot up table, right? The 12 ball.
Yeah.
I don't think he can shoot the 10 or the
I don't
or the
think either
15.
one of
Looks
those.
like he's looking right at him as if he can make that 10 ball.
can't tell, but it don't look like it goes to me. Boy, he's got
Oh, yeah, he can go. He can
he's
make
got
that.
a half a pocket.
Yeah.
If that goes, then he'll probably
If I
shoot,
shoot
that,
it.
then the 9. Right?
Yep.
10,
I think.
10, then the 9, then the 15.
And then up table the 12.
Yeah, and back over this other one, yeah. He'll shoot the 9 now, I would imagine.
I would imagine Oslo.
Now he'll shoot this, draw his rock back.
He
shoot
wanted
the
to stop
12.
that ball, and he actually drew up back by about half an inch. And it looks like he's a little bit just on the wrong side then, believe it or not.
He's not going to shoot and stop here. Or draw back an inch or two and shoot the 11 next. I'd be shooting the 12 next.
Yeah,
if
see
I
that? He's
could.
just slightly off angle here.
Oh, he hit a nice stroke. Nice stroke. Nice shot.
I guess he can go both ways.
Either way here.
Easy. That's pretty good.
I think he's good. Shoot the 8 inside. Does the 8 go in the side?
It
Oh, it
does.
does. Yeah. Draw back inch or 2.
Yeah, stop shot is good. Inch or 2 or 3 or 4 is good. As long as it's not much more than that.
Excuse me. Shot.
There you go. Another break and run. Boy, I tell you though, that cue ball flying is
Twice.
Twice. Just
It jumped up in the air both times.
right. Here comes Vildos Foldish to break. He's been breaking pretty well. I think he has one dry break. Oh, hit it good. And guess what? Another dry break.
He didn't make anything?
Nope. That's 2.
Whoa. That's huge
But
here.
the wrong time to be dry breaking in a race to 8. When right now it's a race to 3.
Where's the cue ball at? Down there in the corner?
Down here on the upper right corner as we view it.
Well, he'd like to take the stripes here, I would imagine, because
Right.
the 3 and the 5 is jacked.
But he can't see one. Isn't that the way it is with pool? It's so funny. The
Oh,
only
he
thing he
can't.
can shoot is
Yeah,
the low
he can't
balls.
see the 10.
There's the hand flip right in front of us, right into your living room.
You know what? If the 7 goes off the 10 in the side, then he can play to get an angle. You know what I mean? Cut it in and then go right into the 3 and the 5, Freddie. See what I'm saying?
I do.
But I don't know.
I think he's just going to take a good look at this. He may take his jump cue out and shoot the high balls. Be a crazy shot. But then again, we're all about the crazy.
Tell you, if his 7 goes in there, if he got an angle like right there with the cue ball, boing, darn, right into those balls. I don't think it goes off the 10, does it?
It's close. It is close.
I like this too. He's playing the 10 on the
ball.
side. I like this.
Me too.
Because all the stripes go if he makes it.
Where's the cue ball go? Right into the 13. Missed the 13. Got a shot. You got to get a shot after this.
This is a tricky situation.
All right. Dennis has looked at this all over it.
I don't know what he's looking at there.
Well, it looks like he's looked at every angle and he's decided that the 6 ball, the low balls have to be it. He's going to try. I think he was trying to go into these balls at 5-3 and didn't get there.
He went
Jeez,
all around.
all around it.
How'd you go around that whole gap? He went.
Yeah.
What was that? How did he go around all them balls? Didn't hit nothing. Looked like a Mike Massey trick shot.
Well, he's going to have to do it again.
Oh, what is he going to do here? He's got to move them balls pretty quick.
This game is so. This game will torture you, you know. Vilmos came up dry in the break, and Dennis not really able to do anything with it. But he's still shooting.
Got to love Las Vegas.
Here we go. Looks like, I don't know what he's doing. He's shooting at this 7 ball now. I can't even tell what he's shooting at. Staring at this 7.
I don't know either.
Starting to heat up here in Las Vegas.
It's only 110 today. I don't know what he's doing.
Looks like he played to nowhere. Does the 1 ball pass that 13?
Yeah, I believe it does, but
He's running out of balls. He tried to play for the 7.
no, is he shooting this ball in the corner?
I guess so.
Man, oh man, that's the greatest shot ever.
But now what does he do with the 5 and the 3? They're still there.
Well, I can tell you from here, he's in big trouble. Unless he can shoot the 1 in and get his
Position
angle on the
2.
2. Then what?
And then run into him somehow and not get him all trapped.
Hope,
Yeah, it's a
and
hope. A lot of hope.
they don't get jammed up again.
Slow roll.
Missed it.
Missed it. Maybe that was the best thing to do.
That's probably the best he could have done. That's the best thing that could have happened to him.
Well, the 14 doesn't pass that 1 ball. Neither does the 13. Maybe the 13 does. Maybe the 13 can kiss the 1 ball out of there.
And he's got to shoot a long shot on the 9.
Yeah, he'll take a
Which
look
is
at
missable.
this. Very missable. There's 2 balls right there. He could back cut the 13 past the 1, but I don't think it drops.
No. It's frozen, I think, and if it is, if he hits it, if he skims it, it'll double kiss, won't it, Freddie?
I think so. Yeah, all he does to do is touch the 1 ball. And then
It double clicks and doesn't go. Looks different over. Huh?
it always looks different on the table than it does in the monitor.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of a trouble here.
Hopefully. He's going to be forced into shooting a 9 here, I believe. Is he going to try to make this ball behind the 1?
I don't think so. I think he's looked at it enough times.
He's got to shoot the 9. And he don't like it no more than I do. You know what I mean?
All right. He's playing it.
Off the 1. Or on, not
Somewhere
off the
there.
Yeah. It might. It does go. But this is.
There's
But
that.
just like we said,
hits the one, and there's
if it
no
touches,
chance.
If it touches the one, it's going to double kiss and stay way away.
And now Dennis is kind of in the same situation. If he makes the one, he's got to stay on the high side of the 2 so he can go crashing into this 12-5-3.
He's in a huge mess right now. I might just, I don't know what I would do here. He can either shoot the one and try to get out, or he could even kick it to 3-5 and just let the other guy try to get out.
Right, because the 13 doesn't go anyway, and same mess.
But he's got to get perfect on this 2 to be able to hit this 3 and 5, and I don't see any way to do it from where he's at.
Right.
Do you?
You know what, Bobby? He can't even kick at the 5-3.
No, I think he can get through there.
Between the 12 foot. He's
Yeah.
not even looking at it, but
Well, he's not going to any, but
and he's gone
No,
too
he's
far.
way
He's
too
gone way
far.
too far here, and he saw the hand flip.
yeah, he did the hand and the shoulder shrug.
And now that the one ball's out of there, he's got no protection.
No, he's in. From here, he's
Yeah, he's
a little underdog.
he's definitely an underdog here.
Yeah, he's trapped like a rat here. I don't want to cheese. I just want out of the trap. He's trapped like a rat now. I don't see any.
You know, pretty much every game has been like a wide open shootout, but this one's got the
You
goof
see,
on
from
it.
here, I just don't. From here, I don't see any possible way for the Solids to win.
Right.
I mean, how could you win from here? What can you possibly do to change the situation around
Right.
to win?
You can only hope that you get
the
lucky.
other guy
yeah.
misses
right,
or something.
Right.
I don't know, but then the other guy can shoot all the way around your balls and never even get near even touching
Right.
them, and never even move them. You know, leave them jammed for the rest of the match.
If he shoots this 2 ball and tries to get around that 13, I mean, that's so tough.
Yeah, if he cuts a 2, and he's probably going to hit the 13. Don't you think?
Yeah, and the corner pocket looms big.
No, he don't.
I think this is probably his best.
And try to go back down.
Well, just open him up because he's got no chance of winning if they're not open.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
And I know it seems like a goofy shot, but
he
he
had
to do something like
nothing
that.
else he could do. If he leads them together, he's dead in the
No
water.
matter what. At least he's got a shot at winning if his opponent
yeah.
makes a mistake.
Exactly. Now, if the guy misses, you can get out. And
Right.
He can't just keep shooting them two-way duck shots on you.
Right.
We got this figured out, Freddie.
That's right.
We've finally gotten stroke. Yeah, he's so.
Oh, it's still an underdog.
Yeah.
But the table monsters could get Vilmos, the skids, anything. So I like the play. That was Dennis's best play, just to open those balls up.
Yeah, he had no choice. He had no choice.
Yeah, I suppose the other way was if he could have tied up the 8 ball with his balls, but it's an odd way to play. He's come up a little short.
That's what I hate about. Excuse me, about the 8 ball. You get 2 balls tied up like that, and you're just like dead.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Such a disadvantage.
You're just it's so disheartening because there's nothing you can do. You know, you got balls, and there's nothing you can do. There's no move.
Right.
There's no safety. There's nothing. You're just at the mercy of the
mercy.
other guy running out.
Right.
You know, with hangers.
Well, let's see how Vilmos does this because he's left himself a little funny with that 10 ball in the side pocket and a 11 ball down here. He's going to make sure he gets on the ball, the right side of the ball, the good side of the ball. He's come up short a bunch of times. He's come up short again.
I mean, he came up. He was playing position for the 14.
14.
Yeah, and then shoot the 10 swing down.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to play this with 14 with frustration. Wouldn't be surprised if he missed this ball. You know,
Oh, God, this is a missable ball. This is
Very
a pretty
missable.
thin cut.
He's just got to step away and take a couple of deep breaths. Because he's got to get good on the 10 ball if he makes his 14 to go back down table for the 11. And there's a lot of things that are going to go wrong here if he doesn't take care. I wouldn't be surprised if he pumps in the 10 ball at this point. Yeah, I tell you, Bobby, it looks like he's talked himself into the 14 no matter what.
I think that's the right shot, but was it looks easy on the monitor, and it don't look easy on the table unless we're not down there to see.
He's got to stay on the good side, and he's going to get on the wrong side.
He's all right.
Oh, an even wronger side.
Yeah, he's he can still go 3 rails. Look.
Yeah, but he's got to pound this now. And I mean, I think you're right, but then he's got to pound it, and he's got to miss the 2 on the way back. Got to get around the 3-8.
He's just going to spin the heck out of it.
There we go.
Top right, boys and girls, and spin it. Spin it to win it. He's going to do it. I wouldn't just roll up and shoot the 11.
Shoot the tough 11.
I'm going. He's got a pretty wide angle, Freddie. Look on the table. I'm sitting right behind her. I mean, he's got a pretty wide angle to spin this ball. And like you say, just make sure he misses. It's not, this is, yeah. And I think he'll miss 2 by quite a bit. And he missed the ball. And he misses the ball. Jeez Louise, shot it right to the rail. Whoa.
I tell you.
Shot it right into the rail.
But it was missable.
No,
You know,
apparently
it
it was.
Apparently it was. He
It
had to
was,
fire
it was
back
like,
there.
shot it right to the point. No, that was.
Well, there was a couple things that were happening there, you know. One of it was the mental aspect of it. He was still thinking how bad he got in that 14.
Telling you.
That's
I'd like to be
that's a
shooting
good
for my.
shot.
I'd like to be shooting for all my cash. That shot and go 3 rails.
Sure.
Are you kidding me?
He shot it like he was using deflection, but he didn't deflect.
I don't know what he was doing, but he shot it into the rubber.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Dennis?
He's reaching over as a left-hander, trying to reach. He's uncomfortable. Just
no, he's got more than. No, he's like right over the ball.
He seemed uncomfortable. Maybe his dress pants slipped on the table. You need those grippy pants.
Or maybe he had them slippy shoes.
Yeah. Have you ever done that, Bobby? Slipping while you're stretching over. It's a. Dennis Hatch takes a big lead here. I'm saying big because he gets to break to try to get on the hill.
You know, years ago, when you had to wear the dress shoes in the tournaments,
Yeah.
they didn't have many brands of shoes that had rubbery type soles.
Right.
And I played in the matches with those slippery things.
Yeah.
You're like stiff-legged trying to keep from falling
Falling
like your
over,
legs
right.
doing the splits. So that was a nice little. I'd have bet my life that he would have got out from there without going 3 rails.
Well,
He just hit it fat. You know, didn't cut the room rent.
Dennis must be feeling like he really got away with one because he.
Oh yeah. Now he's breaking for being on the hill. How's he like it
Big,
from there?
exactly. If you were to start all over again, you'd like your position. Race to 2 for him.
Freaky. That
With
was
the break.
Freaky deaky. Yeah.
6'5", Dennis Hatch.
Pool's so funny. Something.
It
you know,
is. That whole rack was a bit goofy, you know.
But we've commentated a bunch of goofy matches. I mean, where you think, what happened there?
What
And
happened?
you never would, you know, some of the things you would see, you'd never believe would happen.
See if Dennis makes an adjustment on the break.
Uh-oh.
He did make an adjustment, and maybe a little over adjustment.
He
2
didn't
balls
make
in.
Did he make anything?
2 balls went into the side pocket.
Oh boy, and I believe that he's going to.
High balls. I think either ball is good for him.
Yeah, I believe he's got to take the stripes. I'll take the stripes. You got the solids.
Thank you.
Well, you know, I'm a nice guy, but I know one thing. My legs are tired. Man,
Mine too. Mine too.
this is the edge of this chair is hard.
All righty. Here we go.
We're all good. We're all good.
Playing the 9-ball.
What are we gonna do? Got to shoot the 9, Dennis. In our humble opinion.
In our humble opinion, you got to shoot the 9.
Or the 10's good. The 10's good.
I think he's.
You know what? He could shoot the 10 and roll down and shoot the 12. That's not a bad
That's
option.
not a bad option because the 11, 10
You know what?
sit a little bit funny, so he likes that.
I like shooting the 10 here because that 10 ball is a hard ball to get on.
Right, right.
He's like right there
Right
in the.
there. I don't know why he goes and bumps that. I don't think he needed to. He
No.
used it, I guess, for positioning, but.
I wouldn't have. If I hit it, I just barely touched it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have knocked it in front of the pocket.
Right. Well,
He can easily
2
shoot.
rails around this 4 ball. Oh, I thought he was playing for the 11
I
ball
would've.
next.
I don't know why he didn't. But you know what I mean? He can shoot the 11 last and
In
shoot
the
that
bottom
8,
right, I
yeah,
suppose, yeah.
and they have the 8 ball.
He's straight in.
Well, he's got to get on this 14 and shoot the 9-10 last, I would imagine.
would
the
imagine.
9-11.
9-11.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're gonna go
He's
to
got a good line there.
He's good. I think he might can just shoot and stop here and spin up. What do you think? Or will he draw back?
He's got to draw back. He needs a little bit like a full in the face shot in the 9 ball. That's good. That's about good. He's
Yep.
got to jack up a little bit, but
Yep, yep.
1 rail to the 11 ball.
Yes, sir. Just spin right up the table there with a little bit of low left. Just like that. Hit the ball fat.
Looks good.
Perfect. Shoot and stop. Nice out. Nice out. Shoot and stop. Boom. Good out, Dennis. He's on the hill. Good
On
shot.
the hill. And you know, part of the mental game here, he ran that one pretty easily. And that's a whole lot different than struggling through. And Vilmos Foldish to break and to try to keep in this match. He needs an easy run out. Because now he's down 2, and all he can do is hope that his opponent doesn't break and run. After he gets through his rack, of course. A dry break last time, but it was ended up being a little bit of a weird weird game with the layout. He's got to hit him a little firmer. Get one of those 2 balls in the side pocket. Oh, and believe it or not, he flew it off the table when you could have sworn that Dennis Hatch would have.
Oh, boy.
And this is going to be, that could have been Vilmos's last shot at the US 8-ball championship if Dennis Hatch gets
I believe
out.
he's taking the solids. What do you think? I got the solids. You can take whatever you want.
Okay, let's take a look at this 12 ball, and that's probably the whole reason why you'd shoot the solids.
No, it's because I get to choose first.
Okay, so I think he's going to, well, then I'll take the stripes.
You have no choice.
All
I've
right.
already chosen.
You've already taken the solids, I'll take the stripes, and here we go.
That's right.
See if he shoots this
We're
12
in
ball.
action. We're in action.
All right. 12 ball in the corner. Come on, Dennis.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No, he ain't going to do that. No, he's not doing that. That's just for show.
It's just for show?
He is not shooting that ball.
He's going to shoot something here.
He's shooting a solid, or else I'm going to be mad at him.
You're going to be mad in a second.
Got to shoot the solid. Dennis. Go ahead and pull the trigger, baby.
No, he still hasn't done it.
Oh, sigh of relief. There we go. Ah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good shot.
There's a lot of confusion over with that 12 ball. That really throws a wrench in
Right,
the works,
right.
doesn't it?
All right.
You wouldn't think a ball, just that one ball where it's at would be that much of a problem.
Right, that's
you know?
right.
But it's got everything screwed up.
And really, I think he would have played the 12 had it not been the 11 ball, which is probably why he went down there to take a look at the 11
that
ball
kind of,
later.
yeah.
But the low balls didn't have to do
Isn't that funny
either
how
of that.
one ball just can
Sure.
mess up everything? Just one ball.
Yeah. Dennison, a slight issue here because I think he wanted to go just a hair more or a hair less. Now he can't shoot the 7 ball no matter what.
Can he go forward?
I think he can, but if he goes, it's the
He's
13.
going 2 rails. He's going 2 rails.
He's got to.
I'd go 2 rails and shoot the 1 ball next. I'm shooting the 1 next.
Good shot.
Does the 2 go anywhere?
It's got to pass the 9 ball. If it didn't, we would have shot that first.
I know I'm shooting this then to 5. There you
See
go.
That? Well, that was a good angle there. He used a touch of inside to hold that ball.
You know what I would do? I would try
Just
to play
float.
position on the 2 straight in the
Straight
corner.
in the corner.
Just like that. No.
He's overrun a bit. He's good.
No, he's good.
He's good. Surely he's not going to shake his head at this. How could he not like that? The 11 ball is in his way?
No, he can just roll up and bump it or bump behind it, do all kind of things. There's no problem here.
Is he just squeezing his opponent? Is that what he's doing? Yeah, see, that tells me he's traveling just a hair the wrong way. How do you not just roll this in?
He just roll up a top English. I don't know what he's doing.
Yes, he was going the wrong way.
You shoot and stop. What was the problem? A little drama. That's
A little
good.
drama. I think that's what it is.
Well,
Just a
that's good.
little drama. Just squeezing his opponent just a little bit.
Yeah.
And bump another ball. And no concession
Just
from
a little bit of
Vilmos.
drama. That's all.
And Dennis Hatch
That's a
moves
nice
on.
match.
Great tournament, Vilmos Foldish. And we will see you in a bit.